Today's video is an instructional. Kind of running a bit late today. I have to go to a client's house, and then the rest of the day is kind of just admin stuff. I've got to do loads of design work, and me and Maya are going to work on the website. These are those false shaker doors that I made the other day, the ones that are just MDF. I'm going to make a quick jig, and we're going to show you how to fix these on in a little bit of an easier way. And these will get hung using Euro hinges, these cabinet hinges right here. And they can be kind of tricky to install, but I'm going to make a little jig and I'll show you how I do it. This is a Forstner bit, and the diameter of this Forstner bit is exactly the right size to accept the cup on this hinge, this piece here. So this jig, I basically measure in about 70 to 80 mil from each end, and then we scribe a line, which is about 22.5 mil along one edge. And then we're going to drill those two holes all the way through. Like this. Next I'm going to draw an arrow on here. Now I know which is the top and which is the bottom. Top. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to clamp this jig to the back of the door. It's really important to make sure that these edges are all completely flush with each other. Once this is clamped on, I can use this hole to guide my drill bit, a mark for where the hinge is going to be on the door. And now I can see where the hinge hole needs to go. If, like me, you've bought a Forstner bit which was specifically made for doing these holes, you only have to drill to the top of the bit there. This face right there. And then that means that your cup on your hinge is going to be exactly right. We're not going to put the hinges in right away. That's what the jig is for, and I'll demonstrate that shortly. What we do now is we repeat this process across all of the doors first. The other thing I've done is I've also labeled left hand and right hand, because if you imagine this is a set of doors right here, and this one's going to open this way, and this one's going to open this way. But that means that you need to flip this around like this in order for it to be correct. Okay, I didn't do any explaining whilst I was actually at the customer's house doing the work, so I'm gonna watch this in silence and I'm gonna describe and explain. Join me. So first things first, I'm using a square just to line up my hinges and make sure that they're all 90 degrees and parallel. Put the screws in to the jig and then mount the jig to the cabinet. Your door should be about 5 millimeters smaller than the carcass, which means that you want your door about 2.5 mil from the top and the bottom, so that's roughly where you want to be holding the jig. Once the jig's all installed, you can remove the hinges from the jig side and leave the hinges in the carcass. Flick them closed, and I find the best way is just to offer the door up and push it on, and then as you open it, just be careful, and hopefully your hinges will stay in place, and then you can put the new screws into the door, and there you go. Door opens. You can use the little adjuster there to try and get everything to be nice and tidy. Yeah. Just finished installing at the customer's house. Now I can go home and get the dog. Whoa, hi. Just gonna go and grab a real quick shower and then we're both going for a walk. All showered up. Ready to go? Let's go. Ooh, for me?
For you. Does it look even on the bottom?
It's very, very nice. Look how talented she is. This is why I have this one. I'm the subject right now. I'm being told what it is I need to get of Maya when I take her photograph, because I'm so bad at taking photographs.
So all of me and then you're going to zoom in, chop off my head, just get the dress.
I'm already getting it wrong. So Maya spent the day making this dress, and she wants to post it to her TikTok channel, which has been growing recently, and it's doing pretty good.
10k.
It's doing pretty good, 10k, and it's still going up.
Yeah.
Still going up. So this isn't just a dog walk. This is also a TikTok walk. The weather's been super hot for the last 3 weeks. Today's the first day, I would say, where it's finally been a bit cooler and you can actually walk around outside without turning into a melted ice cream. Wow, we really did learn a lot about hinges today, didn't we? Anyway, the vlog's edited. I'm going home.